And cheese and what? I'm completely. Are we drunk already? Good morning.
Morning.
Look at us. Morning. 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning.
Oh my goodness.
Bliss.
We're on the wine.
Cheers.
We are.
For more.
It is definitely wine o'clock.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Dee's had a bottle already, Richard. She's
I
had a
have.
whole bottle already.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, look. Is that very
I'll just
the
say.
one with the dog. The dogging thing. Dog.
The dogging thing.
dogging.
Coming up. Speaking of which,
what
look at
is
this.
Get it now.
So,
Oh,
I know, right? Now, the thing
Oh.
is, whenever there's cheese, you want some cheese? You like cheese?
I
You want cheese?
know.
You want cheese? Oh, too much. She's going to be my best friend for the next half hour or so. Oh, so.
Richard, my
Harriet.
chihuahua likes nothing more than a bit of gorgonzola.
Oh, my goodness me.
I'm just going to take the plate and shovel. I'm hinging my jaw, and then I'm just going to shovel the fat. It seemed the easiest way to do it.
Yes,
My
I've
goodness me.
got a big one as well.
Yay!
So you all look extremely fragrant this morning. More
Thank
fragrant than the cheese smells at
Oh
this
my
time of day.
God. Can you have this one? What's this one called? I think it says poo. No, it doesn't.
This
Can't
one,
say
it's
poo.
divine. I love. Oh, I'm dropping it. I love it.
Looking
It's my-
on it, Ella, it's literally. Is this the first time that we've spoken in like weeks? Because no one can get a word in edgeways. Look at you girls. Literally, I know it's company for you, and I'm probably the closest you're going to get to testosterone for quite some time. But
We're all so excited
What a
to
worry.
see you.
I'm delighted to
Richard,
see
my
you too.
darling.
Yes.
Please tell us about your wine and your cheesies today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, the two cheeses that I selected, and I have to say it was a cornucopia dairy that arrived this week, and with thanks, because cheese is something that I try not to have in the house because, rather like Harriet, who's clearly cracking on and shoveling it
I'm
anyway,
eating. You
in the
talk.
absence
I'm
of a
gonna
dried
eat.
water biscuit. Cheese is my bête noire, my Achilles heel. I'm not really one with a sweet tooth. I very definitely love my cheeses. And we've already got to the stage in lockdown where I'm going to have to cut my jewellery and my watches off when we emerge. But I am delighted to completely run to fat with you beautiful women, because we are celebrating somewhat of anniversary today. I mean, what week is it? 8, 9? Who can tell? So I have got, and I picked these two because I'm a huge fan of goat's cheese. So I've got the cave-aged goat's cheese. And I also have the Taleggio, and I absolutely love Taleggio.
Lovely.
But Richard, that stinks.
Yes,
It's divine.
Listen,
Love that.
after 9 weeks, we're all a little bit ripe, I think, Sherrie.
Oh.
We could all do with a Febreze.
I'm
But
making
the
that
Taleggio-
Really?
What wine are you drinking with your cheesies?
What wine am I getting? Well, do you know what, Debbie? If you just let me finish, darling. There is an arc to this story. I'd like to indulge
He's
my
been
passion for
drinking,
Taleggio
Richard.
before I start drinking. Yes, all right, Clemmy. Daddy's on the telly, of sorts. So, Taleggio, I once found a recipe when I was filling in for the lovely Jenny Barnett on a show called Good Food Live. And we had this recipe for sort of revamping the traditional lasagna, and it was Taleggio cheese and chorizo. Can you imagine
Oh my
what a
God.
artery-choking treat
What a
that was?
combination.
It was basically, essentially like a cheese and bacon sandwich. So that's where my passion for Taleggio really, really started. Moving on to this rather fragrant Lacoste wine from the Côte d'Ay on Provence. And Mama needs this morning. Mama needs this morning because with all the cheese, and I know that a lot of people have been saying this, with all the cheese, the legend is obviously, or the myth is that it makes you dream. And I know that a lot of people, aside from struggling with their sleep during lockdown, have been dreaming the most extraordinary dreams. But thank goodness for a robust red to take the liquor off. This is absolutely lovely. Harriet, you actually look like you're in the south of France, but I'm in the sort of south of Dalston. So not quite the same thing.
Very similar. Very
Interchangeable.
similar. Well, I'm going to try that, Richard.
Yes.
That Taleggio. Although it stinks, I'm actually quite fascinated by it. I think it's lovely. But I've got a Manchego, And when I was filming Benidorm, manchego is something we had every morning for breakfast.
Ooh.
And it's just it's a very gentle cheese, though. It's not like yours. It doesn't. It's not a smelly cheese. You know, it doesn't get all over your. It's really, really, really lovely. I have to say, with tomatoes and basil and olive oil, lemon olive oil.
Basil.
Oh,
Basil.
and their red wines with that's. Can you see it? Wines and Stories.
It's the one with D on the front.
Most beautiful red wine ever. It's so gentle and soft.
It is.
And I'll just taste it for you so I can tell you. Oh, 10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, please. Oh.
I get a little bit more adventurous actually with wines during the summer. I know that many people prefer a little bit of a rosé, but there comes a point where rosé, you know, you need something with a little bit more welly in it. So I tend to spread myself a lot more thinly when it comes to the cellar during the summer, and there's an index for you.
Well,
absolutely divine, ladies. Now, Dee,
right.
Yes.
Dee, can I ask, darling, have you had a J-cloth around that kitchen at all since we've been starting doing this?
No. Of course
Good
not.
girl.
No. What a waste of time, mate, innit? Cleaning
In it,
you must be
in
joking.
it.
I've got better things to do than clean, mate. You know what I mean? No, but what I have done, look, nice little glass of vino. I was just saying to the girls, I used to live next door to these very posh people in Islington who used to all drink all day, and they'd come out at 10 o'clock in the morning and go, would you like a glass of wine over the fence? And I go, it's a little bit early. They go, no, it's wine o'clock. And it is wine o'clock, isn't it, now?
At any time.
Yes. So, darling, so I agree with you, Richard. I love the cave-aged goat's cheese, because I actually used to go to Woking Hole, where it's aged. Did you know it's aged in Woking Hole?
Woking Hole. Tell me more.
It's Woking Hole.
Strangely, you have my attention.
Have
Well,
you just made that up, Dee? Are you making stories up as you go
Of
along because
course.
you've had too much to drink?
Yeah, I love the making the stories up. Anyway, no, this is it, Woking Hole. I don't know how you pronounce it. I thought it was Woking, but then I've not been there since I was a kid. My grandparents used to take me with their monkey. I was telling Sherrie yesterday I had this monkey, but that's another story.
A monkey?
And,
A monkey and cheese and what? I'm completely. Are we drunk already?
What is this?
Whoa!
I've actually woken. I've woken from
No,
a nap.
of course,
I've
what
just
me?
woken from a nap, and this is the most bizarre thing that's happening. I feel like I'm still in the stuff of dreams.
This is it. You're still dreaming. You're
Richard,
still
you're
dreaming.
still asleep.
Anyway,
You are dreaming, Richard.
yes, you're
You're
having like a
dreaming.
nightmare. Hopefully not a nightmare. But anyway, so in Somerset, in the caves in Woking Hole, that's just where they
With your
actually
monkey.
do that.
Woking Hole.
With my
Woking.
monkey. Yes,
Nowhere called Woking.
I'll tell you more
Called
later.
Woking Hole.
Woking Hole, whatever.
Well, a
Woking,
Woking Hole is
what
something quite
difference?
different, darling.
What wine are you drinking, Dee?
Oh, well, this is the same. It's got the little girlie on the front with the little turban, with the hat. Mhm.
Oh, that's my wine. You can't drink my wine.
Yes, the same. It is just perfect.
Oh, it's
A
beautiful.
good way to start a Saturday morning.
Oh, God, yes. Harriet, what are you doing? You've eaten all your cheese.
I'm just eating, darling. I want to say what is it called, Richard? I'm dyslexic.
The
The tally what?
Taleggio, dear.
Well, I'm
Taleggio.
just eating it
Taleggio.
straight like this. I
Leggio.
can't get enough. It's heaven. Absolutely divine. And if I'm going to do a quick, as other people have been doing stories. Debbie, how drunk are you, darling?
Completely told.
Okay, fine, just checking. I'm going to do a little mic drop as well, because I adore Parmesan raw, and this is my mic drop moment. When I was doing a Zeffirelli film in Italy for 3 months with Elizabeth Taylor, excuse me.
Hello, everyone.
I'll just pick that name up, sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
There she is.
Which one?
Off
Yeah.
off the floor.
Elizabeth and Franco, yeah.
Oh.
We used to eat, they used to say, Parmesan, you just eat it straight like this with a little bit of red wine, and it gives you energy. So yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. That's it.
you haven't stopped eating since.
You've all been
Forever.
talking. You've all been talking, and I've just been shoveling. That's
Well,
your-
what's
your-
the wine? What's the wine?
The wine is this Dogarina. I think Debbie had it before, didn't it? Was it Camarera? No, I can't speak, darling. You darling.
Caminera.
Camarera. Thank you. Thank you,
Caminera.
darling.
It's
Thank
chilly.
God
Heaven.
Richard's here.
It's absolutely divine. But just eating the Parmesan straight like this is heaven. Gives you energy. The smelly cheese. And I also love, if I can get over here, the cheddar.
Oh, I like the cheddar.
That
The
is
cheddar's
nice.
very good.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
I've been trying the used one, the sheep cheese.
Who?
Sheep,
I'm still eating.
sheep. This is the sheep cheese. Well, I think a ewe is a sheep, isn't it?
Yes, I thought you said the used cheese. I
It's
thought
a
you found an
female
old baby
sheep.
cow
Yes,
back
so
in
did
the
I.
fridge.
The ewe is a
You mean that
female
one?
sheep. Yeah.
So
A
Debbie,
ewe
I
is
do.
a sheep, isn't it?
Debbie, I do love you, darling.
Female.
It's like every
Female
time we
sheep.
do this, Debbie, every time we do this, you get more and more loose and sort of you're sliding down the sofa sort of every morning, literally.
Darling, a ewe is a female sheep. That's
Thank
what a
you.
ewe is.
Oh, so that's where I've been going wrong.
Yeah. I wish I'd been able to help you out before.
And I've
Cheers.
got some white wine with mine.
Mm.
Oh, what have you got?
I have got an
Nice.
Anselmi.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saying. Is it
No.
because it's so early, Richard, that I got drunk?
No, I possibly just topping up from the night before if I know you.
I
Debbie,
was just
darling.
about to say that, Richard.
Thank you,
I think
Sherrie.
we ought to keep her in check. So
We do
she
indeed.
drinking red wine and down.
Can I
used to
just
like
say,
you,
I
Richard.
never want to have a Saturday morning that isn't like this. I don't want this to end. Cheers.
I don't.
It's just life, as it
It's a
should
life.
be.
This
Oh,
is
just a moment of
civilization.
bliss.
Yeah.
Civilization. This was a
Yes,
great idea, whoever came up with this
absolutely.
idea.
So Richard, is that? Are they the only two cheeses you've had?
No, I've got a selection of other cheeses as well, but I won't lie to you. If the weather's any better on Sunday, I'll probably invite a couple of neighbours over to sit outside under the gazebo and I'll be serving up a cheese board on. Oh, this is a little
yes,
treat for you
good
girls.
thinking.
Lovely.
This is my
That's a
favourite
good
cheese
idea.
board.
Oh,
This is the
wow.
cheese
wow.
board.
Oh.
It's the cheeses of Texas, or at least the destinations within Texas: San Antonio, Lubbock, Amarillo. Do we know the
Fabulous.
ones?
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah.
So this is my this was a gift from all my friends in Texas, and obviously over the last weeks we've been talking about my passion for all things in the South. And yeah,
Yes.
so this was my friends from Dallas gave me this cheese board, and I know
Wow.
Debbie, this wouldn't look out of place in your kitchen. Or
Yeah.
possibly yours, Dee. Dee, I'm seeing this with a mug tree and a wheat sheaf toaster next to it with a matching tray. What do you think? darling?
Yeah, you're on.
Richard, can I show you my cheese board today? I don't know if you can read it.
Sure.
Hang on, they're probably all going to fall off. Oh, it says where we used to go, Ballangere.
Of course, one of our favourite nosheries that's sadly no longer on our local high street edge.
No.
Oh.
Indeed. And what
Oh.
fond memories we have of struggling in that doorway.
I know.
Trying to get in because we were usually thrown out on a daily basis. But, hello, darling. I know, it's cheese. Oh, bless you.
Oh.
Come on up then. Come and say hello
Oh.
to Carol.
I
There you
think what we forget, having been sent these fantastic cheeses by Castelli Cheeses, and thank you so much, Castelli.
Yes,
for sending
thank
these
you.
cheeses.
Castelli. Castelli.
Castelli.
No.
Do they pay for our weight loss? Do they pay for our weight loss?
Yes,
Yeah,
we hope to have
Have
it
a word.
sponsored by Slimming World after this. But
Just
I
checking.
think that what I realised actually, having get all these cheeses, because sometimes at Christmas you just get a tray of cheeses, don't you, given to you or stuff like that. But having had them individually and tasting them all and making
Yeah.
an effort to taste each one, I've suddenly realised how fantastic cheeses actually really are.
Yeah.
They are.
You know,
and they
when you're
should, you see, the problem is with us is we put them in the fridge, and you should never put cheese in the fridge, so they lose their taste. If you keep them out, I mean, the house stinks, of course.
Like a
Dodging
larder.
people, but
Yeah.
but
I used to always I used to always fall into the trap, and I think you sort of do this sometimes, is you'd always buy sort of, you know, too much of one thing, like a great big hunk of thing that's like a centerpiece, whereas actually having cheeky little smorgasbord like this is far better, and you actually don't need to eat your body weight in it. Isn't that right,
But you have to just do it per person. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't share any of this, gotta say.
I mean,
See, what Richard, we were going to do.
Yeah.
What was it, Harriet? Pineapple and cheese on sticks.
Yeah, 1970s.
And
Nice.
little sausages on the sticks. What else was it? Was chicken drumsticks, wasn't there?
Yes.
Little vol au vents, which were always awful.
And garlic bread was always a shocker.
Yeah, garlic bread. Garlic.
But I think we have to wait until we can meet in person. Do you think will we ever be able to snuggle each other? And Richard, I want to snuggle you. I've had 2 glasses of this wine.
Definitely.
Just the 2 glasses and you're all over me. Well, Debbie, that's progress. I got some party flags left over from Eurovision, so I can always style out the cheese on Saturday when I invite a limited number of players into the garden. But absolutely divine, ladies, absolutely divine.
Well, it was such a good idea. It's a bit worrying
Really
for the
great.
rest of the day, I have to say.
I know. But
Just keep this
enjoyable.
going, darling. There is no rest of the day. This is
No.
the
No,
day.
there isn't now.
No, this is it now.
That's it. It's gone.
Now, this is the
Done.
highlight of my
Cheers.
day. I'm being washed away in a tide of estrogen and a tide of Beaujolais. I see no bad news in Saturday. I see
Darling,
no
we
bad
don't
news
have
at
any
all.
estrogen. We're way past that.
No,
Long gone.
that drained out of our bodies years ago, Richard.
Many moons.
Very
Drip,
long
drip,
time.
drip, all onto the bathroom floor.
Oh,
gone.
Too much info. Too much info, Sherrie.
But very true.
Washed away.
Very true.
Oh my
Nothing
goodness me.
left.
I went to sleep and woke up in the menopause. Clemmy, am I still gleaming?
You did.
Am I still gleaming?
What's happening next Saturday? What's the theme?
Oh goodness me.
Right.
Oh,
Rehab,
we've
I
got you
imagine.
on the spot again.
Yes.
Richard.
How to cope without.
How to cope with that, how to wean ourselves off dairy
Oh,
and
yeah.
liquor.
And
There you go.
alcohol. Yes.
Do you have an
Oh.
idea, Richard, for next Saturday?
Oh, Debbie, I've just woken from a gin-soaked slumber, love, and I'm back on the grog already. What do you think, dear? I'm happy to email some ideas to the production
Yes,
team.
I think you
the
should
crack
when we're all a
production
bit
team
more
behind
together.
Thank
Wonderbirds.
you.
Yeah, it's enough for me to know that I will stir, God willing, from my slumber and spend my Saturday mornings with you.
Oh, darling,
A
you know
wonderful
what?
company
You are
of
the best-
players.
You're the best person to spend Saturday mornings with. It makes
Thank
it
you.
really does.
You are.
You make my
Start
week,
our
actually.
day.
We honestly, that is the truth.
Well, my other half is very glad that I spend my mornings on a Saturday with you.
Really?
Can't be turfed out of the house quick enough to be with you, a
Into
Wonderbirds.
Dickie's den.
Ah,
Straight into Dickie's den.
Into Dickie's den, indeed,
Yeah.
into my man cave.
Oh,
ah.
Well, I
lovely.
think, Richard, you know, we're starting to be sent some very nice beauty products. Perhaps we could try you on some face masks.
Yes. Now, what moisturizer do you use, Richard?
Yes, Richard. Richard,
I use this fantastic cream that's been squeezed from the bottoms of 1,000 Guatemalan bees, and it's at least $1,000 a tub. No, do you know, I'd like to say that this is all soap and water, but I've had a little bit of a tickle. I don't mind telling you, just a little sprinkling to help zhuzh me up. But yes,
Good.
creams, face masks, anything to get rid of my sebaceous excretions and my dilated pores. Now, there's
Well,
another image for you to conjure
we'll
with.
see if
Yeah.
we can find some products to get sent to you for you to
Yeah.
try.
Yes.
We
I
could
mean,
all
love
do
this
face
show.
masks. We could all do a
This
face
show.
mask.
we'll do
I
that.
think the only thing I've ever been sent for free in the past is an Emmerdale fridge magnet. So yes, I'm happy. I'm happy to try on anything within the realms of decency and the law. So yes, by
Wow.
all means, I look forward to another healthy deposit from the Wonderbirds in my side return, and I will see you next Saturday. And we will be sporting something hopefully of a minerally nature. Although I'm rather enjoying this coiffer.
Great.
We love
Cheers,
you.
everybody.
We
Love you,
do.
Johnny.
Thank you.
We completely adore you.
Oh,
Thank you.
santé!
Enchanté.
Salut.
Up your bum, or whatever it means.
No, Debbie.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Enough about my side return. Ciao, lady.